Hey guys, welcome back. This is the video I know some of y'all been waiting on. This is the Ghoul build, low level. This is an entry level for the Ghoul build for Bash. It also works for melee. You have to switch out a few cards, but you don't really have to switch out too much because of the extra damage from the Ghoul. Because it does like 150 damage alone just from one card. You'll see soon. But yeah, this is the build video for the smaller level Ghoul. This is entry level, like I said, so you can be level 60 and have these cards, because I actually had these same cards starting from level 50. Run a couple raids, you'll be ranked up in no time. I mean, it won't take you an hour, if that. I mean, probably not even 30 minutes if you got lunchboxes popped. But yeah, and this works for PvE and PvP, both. Just take off dodgy for PvE so you don't lose your AP. But that's it. So see you in a second, and we'll walk through the cards first, and then I'll show you in action. All right, for your card build up, this is what you want. You want to have Child Pharmacy, Barbarian, Blocker, Brick Wall, Radioactive Power. I use a 1-star martial artist just for weight. I don't necessarily need it, but you can change it out for other things if you like. If you can change out Barbarian and martial artist for a 2-star Basher, which would increase your damage by 50%. I don't have it on because I just haven't unlocked it. As you can see, I don't have any level ups. Breathe it in. Absolutely use this card, especially here in PA, because you'll get 198 rads per toxic goo, 149 for toxic water. Life Giver through Hiker, because you're going to have a lot of toxic goo or water on you. Fireproof, because, why not? Protect yourself from fire. I mean, you can use solar power during the day or nocturnal at night, but you're not really going to need a whole lot because you're going to pretty much insta-kill anything you touch. Radioactive Power, obviously you want that, as well as Glowing Gut. Glowing Gut is what makes it where you take more rads for anything you eat. 300% rads, so pretty much anything like toxic water or toxic juice will give you a massive amount of rads. Alright, as far as charisma goes, strange numbers, why not? Because you want to get that extra buff from her mentality and all that. You're going to want to use talons and twisted muscles and, generic like speed demon, scaly skin for the extra boost to your damage, your bleed, your AP, etc. Feral presence is a suppressor for ghouls. It works the same way as suppressors for humans. And then Unite Ordeal basically gives you another herb mentality on top of a herb mentality serum. It will give you an additional herb mentality. It just gives you more stats. That's legit. It's just a hard stat raise for everything. Stabilize, because we're running a minigun, which is a heavy gun. Regardless if you're using basher or bullets, it still works the same way. And of course the science power for the extra damage just from glow. It's going to increase your damage by 15% bonus for 10 seconds upon getting hit. So as soon as you're touched by someone or something, you're going to get a 15% bonus just because you got hit. So it's basically Tenderizer, but for ghouls, but it works for PvP and PvE instead of now Tenderizer only working for PvE only. Action Boy and Action Ghoul do stack with each other. They do count and they do work together. Dodgy for PvP. If you're not using Dodgy, you can use, say, Born Survivor 3-star, because 3-star is about the only one that's really useful for Born Survivor. I guess you can use Ninja technically, but that's not really the greatest. Or you can just not use it and add more into intelligence, say for batteries included if you're carrying a bunch of fusion cores on you. Or add more for perception for breathing in. But honestly, you really only need that one. Because once you have Glowing Gut and breathing it in, you're getting tons of, you get the max amount. Bloody Mess, obviously Ricochet for PvE, Class Freak, so you don't have to take buffs for anything. That's it. Curator for your baubles, your magazine, Battle Genes, because it gives you 2 health or 4 health every couple of seconds. So while you're in combat, and the Falling Spots is an additional Bloody Mess. I mean, you do have to hit the weak spot, but it does do the same thing as Bloody Mess. Just make sure you get those yellow numbers. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like in effect, because I'm not buffed or anything. I think I said Psycho buff, and that's literally it. This is raw stats, no food, nothing. And I'm not head beaming, so 226. It would be around 541 with a head beam. So, I mean, for low at 120, that's stupid fast. Alright, and here is the gun. You do want these attributes. You could use polished, but I find pinpointers to be more what I like to use, because as long as you're hitting an appendage, i.e. arms and legs and head, Works in head too. It works for a helmet, weak spots, doesn't matter. Bash, you have to have. At armor, you have to have. You could use vampires, and you can also use 3 strength, 3 endurance, 3 strength. That's completely up to you. So yeah, so guys and ladies, that is the full build. Use as much as you like, and hopefully you have as much fun as I have. And if you have any questions, DM me on these 2 names, either or. I'm usually on the Real Drago, my main, but not. Hit the comment section. And if you have any questions or anything that you need answered that I didn't cover here, or any concerns or something that you didn't get answered, just ask me. I will make sure to help you as quickly as I can. So thank you for watching, and see you next time, guys.